On October 25th, 1948, in Richmond, Virginia, a bright light entered the world. Linda Rose. Her name was given not by her parents, but by the nurse who held her in those first moments. It was as if the name was a blessing spoken over her, a hint of the grace, the beauty, and strength she would carry into the world. A life filled with music, medicine, and ministry. Linda's story cannot be told without her faith being the center point. At just 5 years old, after hearing about the crucifixion of Christ, she devoted herself to reading the Bible. Neighbors would even give her coins to place in the offering plate. It was clear her calling had begun. As a teen, she found another gift: her voice. Singing in church choirs and a gospel quartet, Linda's harmonies reached audiences across the city, even landing a small record deal. After graduating from Armstrong High School, this Virginia girl set her sights on the city of brotherly love. At Temple University, she pursued radiology, beginning a career that would blend compassion with precision. Linda's professional journey was as purposeful as her faith. She served as a vascular technologist with the federal government and a registered radiologic technologist, a career that took her to Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and back home to Virginia. Inside exam rooms, she guided patients with gentle reassurance. Using advanced ultrasound technology, she helped physicians plan life-saving treatments. Her skills earned her awards, heartfelt letters of recommendation, and the trust of countless individuals whose lives she touched. But the music never left her side. In Philadelphia, she emerged as a celebrated soloist, performing at the historic Metropolitan Opera House and selling out a solo concert at Mount Airy Church of God in Christ. Linda's ministry wasn't confined to the pulpit. She sang and preached at juvenile centers and correctional facilities. She visited the sick and the shut-in, bringing hope and comfort, sometimes leaving with nothing more than a handmade plaque or a grateful smile, but always leaving hearts changed. Linda's life was a melody, with faith as the rhythm that guided every step. She lived as Psalms 37:23 declares, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him." Love was the song she sang, sometimes through music, oftentimes through prayer, and always through the way she cared for others. She prayed without ceasing, in pursuit of the faith of a mustard seed. And in her own words, she reminds us,
we know how teeny that mustard seed plant is. You very small. Once it gets started, baby, you can't burn it out. You can't pluck it out. You can't pull it out. She just take over everything. Now, God gives us this example, and we still missed it, right? When you think about it, that's a Selah. So I've been praying that God give me that kind of faith.